Hey, welcome in everybody. How you guys doing? Huh? Welcome in. Hi Toaster, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in everybody. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late, but you know it'd be like that sometimes. How you doing, Toaster? Welcome in, eh? You doing good? I hope that everybody's doing good. Hold on, I didn't even prepare my camera. I'm a little bit unprepared today, but you know, aside from being late, I'm also unprepared there. But yeah, welcome in. Welcome in everybody. Hi Bunk, how you doing? Welcome in. Let me get that camera rolling. Eh? I'm actually well centered today. That is a surprise and a half. Welcome in everybody. How you guys doing? Hold on. There we go. How's everybody doing? Hi Bunk, hi Toaster, hi everybody. Eh? You're practicing Mario 64 speedrun tricks. Oh yeah. Gotta go fast, as Mario often says. I don't really know. Eh? I have only played the Mario 64 like twice in my life. Technically speaking, like the vanilla one. I did play 2 custom campaigns throughout my life. One with a friend and another one with, I guess, you know, also with a friend. Yeah, I mean, you guys saw me, you know, playing with Starland, you know, when we did the custom campaign of Mario 64, and it was pretty good. I had a tons of fun. Eh? Hopefully it will repeat. You know, it will be a repeated occasion. You know, don't have time to chill right now, but hopefully I'll be able to. No worries, dude. Yeah, I hope that you will have a lovely day. You know, going to pop in and say yo, eh? Say what's up, eh? But yeah, no worries. Thank you so much for, you know, stopping by and being you know, a cool dude. That's what I often say. But yeah, sure enough, if you come back before, you know, the streaming ends, then sure, you're more than welcome. But yeah, I wonder how difficult that is to have or to do those tricks of Mario 64, because I know that game can be quite complex if you try to obviously, like, you know, go as fast as possible. Eh? But I don't really know how complex it is in a speedrun is, you know, context. Like I know about the you know, the parallel universes and, you know, like half presses and full presses and whatever. I don't really know it because I've never tried it. Backwards log jump gonna make me die. You gotta mash at 600 beats per minute, the BPM. I mean, as far as I remember, there is a trick to it. Like there is indeed some timing, but I'm not so sure exactly which, you know, what the timing is. I don't know how strict it is. The song is so good, but it takes so long to actually, like, you know, start. Long ago, in the year of 1916, or actually no, like 16 something. Yeah, I gotta play Shenmue one of these days. There we go. We're in Westopolis, everybody. Eh? There is. You have to be on specific frames, definitely. Yeah. I don't really know, because last time I tried, you know, backwards long jumping, I did so just by accident. Granted, I did try to do it, but the way in which, you know, I managed to do it was just, you know, bottom mashing, and that's everything, you know. So I'm not so sure exactly how bad, you know, the timing is, or how strict. It may be quite strict, but I don't really know. Also, by the way, I completely forgot to, you know, announce on Instagram that I'm live. If you guys wanna follow me on Instagram, you can definitely do so. I did upload a new reel, you know, because I'd be real like that, like last week, I believe. I don't remember. You've done it right once, but you need to get it consistent. Yeah, I mean, you know. That's why a lot of people tend to, you know, spend like weeks and weeks and weeks on just a single trick or just a single skip, you know, because it is difficult like that, you know. You're Insta right now. You're off Insta right now, but you'll follow once I get back on it. Oh yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, I forgot to say to everybody that I'm alive. Live now, and going back to Dragon Ball Age Origins. I love the kind of EDM songs that go like wee, like they sound really wee, like that. I was watching a friend play Zero Zone. What was the name of that game? Zone of the End? No, it was not Zone of the Enders. Zero Zone something something. It has 3 sets. I forgot about it. It is supposed to be like a gacha game. Zero something. I don't even know. Zenless Zone Zero. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I was watching a friend play that game, and he was watching. He was playing the beginning tutorial like level, and you know, there's also some in that game that goes like we. I don't know how to describe it. It sounds like the lead instrument in the song. It just goes we like that. I don't know. I just find it really funny. Can be a diplomat. A diplomat in Armour. There we go. That should attract the people, eh? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, it is really we. We love songs that go we. El wee. Do you guys remember El wee? The cat that goes, that is really tiny. He's El wee. I believe that will entice the people, eh? Come be a diplomat in Armour. Now I gotta do the same, but for Twitch. I may not have understood, or yeah, English, I guess. I may have not understood this, you know, the best, but as a speedrunner, could you please, like, you know, explain to me what half presses are? Like, I watched that video of, you know, the half presses and, you know, everything and anything. Also, I love the song, but I believe it has copyright because it is not a video game song, eh? But it is a cool remake. Or remix. I kind of sometimes wonder what, you know, those half presses are, because it doesn't seem to be something too basic. So I don't really know, eh? So let me check it. Live now. And do people actually like use those like in real speedruns? It feels like something that is very much not esoteric, but something that is really theoretical. I don't really know how to describe it, man. Assuming again H origins. Also, could you guys believe it? Christmas is around the corner, eh? Could you guys believe that today marks the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil? You know, the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil. And 30 years of lovely games. I was planning on probably doing something. I mean, I didn't know beforehand that, you know, today was the anniversary. Yes, some fan that I am, eh? But you know, maybe I could sneak in a, you know, a run of Resident Evil Survivor. I don't know. I feel like that could be cool. If you hold it, Mario jumps higher. Oh, half press is just when you tap the button. Is it really that simple? I didn't know that. But I mean, I don't know. I do remember that the video was, you know, explaining also that if you somehow hold the A button at the beginning of a level and then you let it go, it counts as an A button input. But I don't really know, eh? Like sometimes the game will register 2 inputs in one input. I don't know how to describe it, eh? Oh yeah, I don't know the trick yet. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if it has a name. It may have a name. I just don't really know it. I'm not a Super Mario 64 speedrunner, so I really wouldn't know it. But it sounds like a fun game to speedrun, man. I mean, granted, if we consider fun, you know, trying everything over and over again, which I kinda do in my streams, I sometimes tend to do that, like willingly or unwillingly. Eh? But you know, a bit like that. Let me post this here. Returning to Dragon Age Origins today. I gotta put a lot of pace and then a dancing pug emote. Come be a diplomat. Diplomat in Armour. There we go. Okay, now we can officially begin the stream, everybody. There we go. So I just had a banana milkshake. Have y'all had breakfast today? You know, I hope that everybody has had either lunch or breakfast already, because you know we cannot really function in an empty stomach, because it definitely be like that. Chad, we're so back. Chad, we're so back. Hello, Chad. How you doing? I'm so back. Hi, Starla. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I wanted to you know get back to this game as soon as possible, even though technically speaking I could have done so like next Sunday, because today marks the 30th anniversary of Resident Evil. I just didn't know beforehand, but you know I could sneak in some gameplay. I don't know. But hi, Ali. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing? Is you doing good? I hope that you is doing good. Yeah, the Starla be here. What is this? A cheeky shout out, Hell yeah, everybody check out stuff, But yeah, welcome in, I don't exactly remember what I was doing last stream. If I remember correctly, I was about to take a boat to a castle, but I just don't really know what's gonna happen next. I know that I'm on my way to befriend one of the new, well, not new, but one of the other races, one of the other kingdoms. I don't really know, but I do not remember which ones. You know, I just don't know that. I just know that you know I'm gonna befriend somebody. I spent like all weekend arranging your room for the first time in 5 years. That's awesome. And you know, let us know how that looks, because you know I'm only familiar with what I've got to watch and see through your videos and through your streams. So I wonder how much different, you know, it'll look like now. Plus, I know that you've been really busy with, you know, recording and editing and everything. So I imagine that, you know, maybe your room is already gonna be different in you know, in your video. I mean, if you're recording something, you know, through your, you know, webcam, or I don't know, you know what I mean, If you have like, you know, footage of your room, just like with your Elephant Princess video, maybe it's already gonna be you know, quite different there. Well, it's already a huge difference. You moved your bed further back, and you're finally not super stacked in that corner side of the room. That's nice. I know that some people do get really hung up, or you know, pay too much attention with when it comes to feng shui, or feng shui, as people often call them. I'm not one to particularly, you know, pay too much attention about it, but you know, I know that some people take that as a basis of, oh, I gotta, you know, put this, you know, in this position, maybe in the center. I gotta put this, you know, further back. I gotta put this over here, because you know the feng shui of you know, abundancy or whatever and whatever. But you know, as long as things look fine, you know, as long as you're happy with how things look, you know, it's gonna be okay. There is indeed you know, some theory, you know, when it comes to like interior decoration, especially when it comes to like functionality and such and such and such. You know, I just hope that, you know, you got to it because you wanted to, and not because you had to. You know, there's nobody now to tell you, you know, clean your room, man. So the fact that you did it, you know, by yourself, speaks volumes. Let me close all of these things. There we go. But yeah, everybody, we're gonna be resuming right now Dragon Age Origins. And now that I think about it, I did not put my game on my vertical canvas. I'm gonna be setting that up first. And I don't even remember if I moved my installation of Dragon Age Origins. I guess we're about to find out. Also, the spring sale is on right now, so if you guys, you know, want to buy something, for yourselves, you know, now's the time to do so, because I know that, you know, there's a lot of discounts. You had some help from the guys, but yes, you definitely did want to do it yourself, You have absolutely no room to really stand around in your room before. Your bed was smacked up in the middle of the room. Yeah, that, not so much for Feng Shui, but, or Feng Shui or whatever, but when it comes to practicality, yeah, that doesn't seem good. I mean, granted, it didn't look that much in the center. I could have sworn that it was, you know, really, you know, against the wall, but you know, that's just my bad perception, you know, of reality and depth, you know. It definitely be like that, but I'm glad that, you know, it is in a more strategic position. I may need to do so as well, you know, with my bed. I may need to put it actually like really close to the door. Not so much that, you know, it will obstruct, you know, the passage, but you know, I want to fit my drum kit inside my room, because I also want to use it as a makeshift kind of recording room. I don't even know. I may need to, you know, do some acoustic treatment, you know, on it, but it's gonna be fun, I guess. If I'm able to stream on Tuesday, you'll be able to see the difference for sure. Definitely. I mean, you could send me a picture now if you want to, but sure, I guess I could wait for, you know, for Thursday. For the Tuesday, eh? There we go. Not so much Thursday, but Tuesday. Any room has a slanted ceilings. What am I thinking so much about Phil Collins today? My room has slanted ceilings. I'm off limited in how I can set it up. That sucks a little bit, yeah, but you know, some slanting on the ceiling is not too bad, because you could put some posters, you know. Do you guys remember that Breath of the Wild poster that is supposed to be like, you know, a little bit like torn on the borders? If you put it on a slanted kind of ceiling, it kind of looks like you're watching a, you know, through a mirror, you know. Link is coming through the wall. Can it be like that, yeah? Let me be able to move the camera and actively move around my room instead of moving off camera. That's just more practical, definitely. I can also just send a photo limo here. You know, technology, wow, eh? But yeah, I do believe that some slanted ceilings can work for, you know, decoration. It all depends on how you use what you get, you know. Anyways, let me start up the game so that you guys can see everything and anything. Where the dragon of the age of the origin be? The dragon is dead, and we killed him. How should we comfort ourselves, the murderers of our murderers, or whatever Nacho says, eh? Nacho. Anyways, let me bring up the game so that you guys can see it all. I've seen it all. Let me center myself a little bit more. So that's what was missing. I could have just, you know, brought myself down a little bit more, and by down I mean the camera. You guys cannot hear the music anymore, but it was a cool song, eh? I've been meaning to, you know, play the next entry on the... What is the name of it? Coffee Talk. Yeah, I've been meaning to get into the newest entry of Coffee Talk. I have played Coffee Talk 1 and 2. Bruh. It'd be like that, yeah. And I know that entry is gonna take place in Tokyo. Oh my god, it's Tokyo. So maybe I could even stream it. I don't know. I feel like, you know, I played those games too much off stream. So much so that I guess it's best that I do so offline. Unless you guys want me to see... Or rather, unless you guys want to see me play the game on stream, eh? Also, why is the game not showing up? Why is the game not showing up? I wonder. You guys cannot see the game, right? That is not a good thing. Dragon Age Origins. Capture. Capture the agent. Capture the agent. Capture the agent. We shan't. Like the shandies? Like the sea shandies? The sea shandies with the panties. I don't know. Let me see if I closing MS Afterburner. Well, I mean, isn't MS Afterburner the one, you know, capping my FPS? I don't really know. I guess we'll see, eh? How many FPS I produce in this game, eh? And if not, then I guess, you know, it's gonna die. Let me hide these things. Have you guys ever, you know, listened to Tchaikovsky? I have listened to Tchaikovsky, and I really like his works, especially the Nutcracker. If you guys have not ever, you know, seen or watched the entirety of the Nutcracker, you guys are missing up. Missing up? Missing on? Missing off? I don't really know. English. How does it work? Also, for those of you in the vertical chat, in the vertical stream, I believe you guys are not seeing the game right now. Oops, eh? So let me fix that for you, eh? Let me Google that for you, eh? Have you guys ever used that web page? You know, let me Google that for you. The page that, you know, search things for you, and then it says, "Yo, wasn't that so hard?" Eh? I have used it a couple of times. Not a lot of times, but a couple of times. A couple of hundred of them? A couple of what of them? A couple of hundred of them. Center vertically, my beloved. There we go. You guys are ready for some dragon action? And by that, I don't mean something bad. So, the game crashed. Wow, eh? I was just about to ask you guys, you know, how do you play this game? It's been a little bit of it. I really hope that the game won't crash again, because man oh man. Man oh man if it does. Man oh man if it does. There we go. Come on, game, you can do it. The game is crashing. Why is my game crashing? I do not remember moving this game places. So why is it crashing? Are we gonna have a technical difficulty stream? We might as well be. Resume. And my game is crashing. Maybe it is because I actually gotta load the save instead of, you know, pressing exit game, instead of pressing resume. Okay, hold on. Let me try this. Let me try loading a save file instead of, you know, just resuming it. Load game. I mean, it does say quick save, autosave, Dallas Camp, Ostagar, Werewolf, quick save. That seems too far away. So I gotta look at the dog. Quick save. I didn't know that you could switch characters. Why is my game crashing? That sounds really bad. Hold on. Dragon! Starla, you know anything about this? Dragon Age Origins. Crash at loading save. I guess nobody seems to know. Dragon Age Origins crashing during loading. It is my first time playing Dragon Age. The game keeps crashing when I try to load in Ostagar. Is that the name of the thing? High graphic settings, skin, launcher just aware, but I've already patched the game. My game crashes and quits when loading a save. Every time I try to resume game or load a file, the game crashes. I wonder why what that may be. Instead and then didn't resolve the issue. Also make sure to update the graphics card. I've already tried to do so. In fact, I did that yesterday. If you have any mods installed, try to uninstall them and see if they issue. This is an old post, but I'm going to ask here instead. The relevant info. When I save my game, yeah. wonder if you're using... No. I use with Defender. No, I do not. Scan the bin. You helping? Yeah. No. A lot of people are just, you know, arguing on the forums. Make sure to update the thing. Man, oh man. I don't know. Do you guys think that, you know, maybe moving my game installation could help somehow? Because I don't think I necessarily moved it before. I'm gonna try to do so. Hold on. Let me move things around and maybe, you know, maybe just right? Let me do so now. So that I don't have to, you know, do everything. It's possible if you bought it on Steam, you can verify the files. True. But I don't know if that's gonna... Well, I mean, I can just patch it again if that's the case. I do have some mods, like the one that makes it possible for the game to function to begin with. But yeah, let me try and do that. I'm just moving it from you know, an external hard drive. Well, actually, it's not so much external. I'm moving it from one storage to another and see if that helps. The content has been moved. The content has been moved. The content has been moved. Okay, here we go. Plus, technically speaking, I could download it again if that's, you know, something, you know, something possible. I could also try to see if by not having it in full screen, maybe that could help. Although I highly doubt it. BioWare. What other games has BioWare done aside from, you know, Dragon Age Origins? Didn't they make? Didn't they also make? What is that game? BioShock? I don't remember. Mass Effect. So that was it. They really, you know, specialize in big cinematic, you know, storytelling games with, you know, building friendships and everything. So you're saying that they made Persona, right? Okay, there we go. Manage properties, style files, verify integrity of game files. It do be going really fast, as it can be. Well, let's go back to the Bigu screen, if that's the case. Here I go. Let me get that you know, that going on. That's a song gonna have. I was speaking about Persona. But yeah, let me try and see if by verifying the game files this thing actually works. I don't really know if it has anything to do with my, you know, my implementation of the vertical canvas. I do not think so. But I believe it may have been a good idea to actually, like, you know, test the game beforehand. That's something that I don't tend to do. There we go. Let me do this. Okay, so apparently now the game has been verified. Speaking about Mass Effect, I gotta say, I don't think I've ever played any Mass Effect games. I did get a copy of it for free during one of my birthdays, which, speaking about birthdays, I'm gonna do a birthday event on Friday. Okay, now the game works now. There we go. But I fear that maybe the patch, it is indeed not patching, I don't know what to call it, Just let me see real quick if and only if the game is actually, you know, being capped, you know, when it comes to the FPS in displays. No. Bam, 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 bam. Let me apply the 4 GB patch real quick, just to be sure. Have you guys ever encountered another game that actually, like, requires that to actually like work. I know that games like Fear, for example, used to have that problem. Fear was one of them. I don't know if Fable was one of them. I only know that, you know, games like, what was what other game? Condemned. Do you guys remember Condemned? I remember that game also used to have a need in order to work in it has a need to be patched, which is kind of weird, but I guess it's understandable because games like that weren't made for, like, you know current hardware or whatever. So 4 GB patch, there we go. Where is the thing? Din, 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 din. Oh, there we go. 4 GB patch has been applied. Are you guys ready to see the game now? Finally for all. Deus Ex is hard to play without a patch. Also, yeah. Although I technically have not played that as well. I do have a copy of Deus Ex Machina. Deus Ex Machina? Deus Ex... what is the name of it? Deus. I mean, I do pronounce it Deus Ex, but I don't know if it is actually like pronounced like that. It may be pronounced like Dua X or something. I don't know. Dua Lipa. Okay, here we go. I have enabled MS Afterburner or Riva Tuner again, so maybe, hopefully, OBS will actually, like, get the game. Guys, I don't think it would. Can you guys hear the game? I don't think so. Fine, let me close Riva Tuner, because otherwise it's gonna be really bad for my health. Actually, I don't even think it is enabled. Oops. Oops and oops, eh? Now that Wii games have retro achievements, I could technically play Wii Sports Resort and have some chivos going on. Okay, now why isn't the game like showing up? Welcome to the Scoogie stream, eh? Nothing but technical difficulty there. Capture audio, there we go. Okay, let's see. I do feel the menu a little bit weird, but I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. I only know that it has a funny feeling. Here we go again. Okay, MSI Afterburner. Let me bring it up, and then and only then I can close it back down again. If not, then I will probably have to, like, recapture the game and see if that somehow happens to fix the issue. But yeah, when it comes to games, like Mass Effect, Deus Ex, and things like that, I may play them sometime. I just don't exactly know how long it will take me, but I guess that's not too much of a concern, Let me see if I put in the game on Windows mode. It actually helps. Resolutions, buffer, vertical sync. Play in full screen mode. Keep settings. Here we go. Maybe that's the reason on why it is actually not picking it up. I actually do not know. There we go. Keep settings. We keep those settings, y'all. You know how I love to keep those settings. Okay, now why is it not working? Again, capture Dragon Age Orange. Capture audio. Specific. Dragon Age Origins. It is simply not capturing the game. That is a little bit concerning. Hold on, let me see if by moving this I can actually like see if it works or not. I'm just moving things around, so do not worry about it. Because I was picking it up before. You guys saw that, right? I believe it, you do. So let me see. Display capture, no. Window capture. If I don't have any other chance or any other choice, Dragon Age Origins. Capture audio. Cursor, no. Automatic. Dragon Age Origins. There we go. I didn't have any other choice, guys. So bear with me. Have you guys heard the joke of bear with me? Like, imagine, bear with me, if I was being held, bear with me, captured by an animal, bear with me, and all that I could do, bear with me, is tell you guys, encoded messages, bear with me, about which animal I'm being, held hostage by, bear with me, eh? That is indeed a joke and a half. Dragon Age Origins. Now that we have the game displaying, we can finally, work our way to not dying a miserable death, as I've already said. Also, I know that you guys are not, listening to the audio. Let me fix that real soon, real quick. And I copy, and then I paste, and then I put the thing, and then I get the thing, and then I put the thing. And we are done. Now, do we have audio? Yes, we have audio. Wait. Don't tell me that. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, now this has to work. Okay, you guys can hear the game, but not see it. That is so wild. Capture specific window. Foreground, specific, Same executable, maybe, I don't know, You didn't, you hit the trick? Oh, yeah, gamer, Me when I'm a gamer. LD gamer. You got that thing on, you got that trick on, you got that, barometric precision on. Okay, since the game is trying to not be cooperative, I'm just gonna do this. No more Mr. Nice Guy, as people often say. But yeah, now that you hit the trick, and now it is only a matter of actually like hitting it consistently. So this is your long journey on an amazing an amazing adventure called getting good. So let me know, since the game is capturing twice the audio. Let me know if it actually like sounds or looks okay. And here we are, everybody. We are, originating the game or whatever. I don't even know how many FPS I'm outputting, but this doesn't feel like 60 FPS. Yeah, now you just have to be able to do it again. Looks all good. Oh yeah, it doesn't feel as smooth as it did before. But it'd be like that. If anything, let me just graphic detail. I'm gonna put it back and put it back just a little bit. That should be better. Why did I have to like, I don't even know. But things are definitely looking good. I don't believe there's a way to cap the FPS in game. Playing full screen detail. I don't even know if I can do so on the Nvidia thingy. But yes, we were on our way to actually not die, or hopefully not die, because of, you know, getting acquainted with the people. Add a program, why not? Dragon Age Origins. There we go. If I do cap this at 144, max frame rate. Isn't that a name and a half? Max frame rate. My name is Max Frame Rate. I'm gonna cap it at 60 just because I'm a cool dude. There we go. Now, the only thing that I gotta do now is close the game and then open it up again. Yes, welcome to my stream. But we have already befriended one of the races, specifically the elves. So I do wonder, you know, how the other races are gonna be, how friendly they're gonna be. There we go. I had capped the game at 60, so hopefully it won't look too bad. When it comes to speedrunning, you know, strategies and everything, I do kind of wonder how difficult it is, you know, to recreate a specific glitch. I don't even know which one you were trying to replicate. I believe you told me, but I've already forgot.
It's you again.
Yeah, you do me.
A little, have you?
I'd like to go to the tower now. Should I? Or should I buy something else first? I wonder.
Come along, I suppose.
There we go. Wow, look how cool it looks. Everybody's in despair now, it seems.
And I want 2 men stationed within sight of the doors at all times. Do not open the doors without my express consent. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
The doors are barred. Are they keeping people out or in?
Now we wait and pray.
What's going on here? You get going or
Who
something?
are you? I explicitly told Carol not to bring anyone across the lake. We're dealing with a very delicate situation. You must leave for your own safety.
Now the mages have an obligation to the Great Wardens. But I think the mages have to defeat the thingy. Now without a promise from assistance.
I am weary of the Grey Warden's ceaseless need for men to fight the Darkspawn, but it is their right.
To be sure,
no
huh?
allies here. The Templars can spare no men, and the mages are indisposed. I shall speak
More like
plainly.
that.
The tower is no longer under our control. Abominations and demons stalk the tower's halls. The circle is lost. The tower has fallen.
Fallen down? Fallen down. Fallen down. The London Bridge has fallen down. A man fell into the river. Hold on, let me... There we go. Just wanted to check some things. There we go. Could you guys imagine if the London Bridge fell down? What can I do to
I
help?
have sent word to Denerim, calling for reinforcements and the right of annulment.
Let me apply the solid snake tactic of, you know, asking the guy the same thing that he did, you know, that he did tell to me.
The right of annulment gives Templars the authority to neutralize the Mage Circle. Completely.
Like
Mages
full
are
stop.
Probably already dead. Any abominations remaining in there must be dealt with, no matter what.
This situation is dire. There is no alternative.
Like the
Everything in tower
strikes?
must be
Dire
destroyed
strikes?
so it can be made safe again.
The Vega does not defenseless, must still be alive. I could clean the tower now. You're right, abominations cannot be... There must be another way.
If there was, do you not think I would have chosen it? There are only abominations left in this tower. No one could have survived those monstrous creatures. It is too painful to hope for survivors and find... nothing.
I'll look for survivors, but if you're so sure, I'll look for survivors.
I assure you, an abomination is a force to be reckoned with, and you will face more than one.
Abominations can stop Dan against me. I have confidence in my abilities, so I should consider this more carefully. I must try, it is the right thing to do.
A word of caution. Once you cross that threshold, there is no turning back. The great doors must remain barred. I will open them for no one until I have proof that it is safe. I will only believe it is over if the first enchanter stands before me and tells me it is so. If Irving has fallen, then the circle is lost and must be destroyed. May Andraste lend you her courage, whatever you decide.
Well, this definitely, paints a picture. I don't even know if... How do I change characters again? There we go. On how things are gonna go from here on out. I mean, I've been struggling a little bit when it comes to the past couple of hundred of them. The past couple of bosses or boss fights. So I don't really know how good or bad this is gonna get. We just put everything on high. There we go. Let me talk to the dog. Hello, dog. You see anything interesting, eh? He didn't find anything. Maybe there's still something, eh? Hold on. There he goes. With a tangled ball of wooden yarn. The ends are trailing in the dust behind him. What a good dog. Woof. He do be doing a woof. Let me pet him, eh? What a good dog. So let me talk to my people.
Something on your mind?
I have some questions.
Of course.
The Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Such as they are. So what happens? Yeah, sure.
I imagine that eventually the Grey Wardens outside of Ferelden will wonder what's happened. Why there's no contact.
I mean, do they? Are they still alive to begin with?
Eventually. Though who knows what Logain's people in Denerim will tell them. Maybe they won't send anyone. We could try to contact them.
But how?
But
that is the
would mean
question.
Leaving Ferelden, and even if we did, they couldn't come back with us in time to stop the blight. So that means whatever happens, it's up to us.
What's happening if we just left?
Just left? You mean just left Ferelden?
Yeah.
I don't know. If there's an archdemon, however, we're supposed to be the only ones who can defeat it. And that means the blight would grow unchecked.
I mean, that's very,
and other lands would hear
positive about our own skills, I guess.
There's no way.
But sure.
I'm not going anywhere.
That is a good idea.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow. Fair enough. Something on your mind?
No, not really. Let's go talk, about with her. Just a thought. Oh, what's on your mind?
We have an opportunity that I believe we should take advantage of. To the point. My mother was once divested of a particular grimoire by a most annoying Templar hunter. It occurred long before I was born, but even today, Flemeth speaks of the loss with great rage. With the circle of magi in such disarray, it occurs to me that this might be the perfect time to recover the tome from their possession, for surely it eventually ended up in their hands.
A tome. I wonder how hidden that's gonna be. What makes you think that they still have the book? What do you want with this grimoire exactly? Why didn't you mention this earlier? And very well, I'll keep an eye out for it. We don't have time for a scavenger hunt. Maybe.
Flemeth is a sorceress of legend, is she not? And her grimoire would be more than a mere curiosity to mages that don't even glance towards the places my mother has walked.
I mean, the fact that
No
they
doubt
took
tis
it from her.
considered something dangerous, perhaps best locked away somewhere dark, yes? And if not, then at least I know it does not exist. But there is no
Fair
harm in
enough.
looking, surely. Good. I am most interested to see its contents, should it be located. The grimoire is leather-bound and adorned with the symbol of a leafless tree, should you come across it. If
A leafless
not,
tree?
however, then I shall simply put it out of my mind.
Okay, now we know that. I wonder if the dog will give us some side quests later on.
Yes, was there something else?
Are
you
there any
wanted?
side quests for the dog? This is Troublestar again. I had a few other
The
questions.
tower has been quiet for a while. I suppose I have time to answer your questions.
Temperance of the dog seem a little odd.
Carol. He's generally a good lad, but a little strange, yes. He should probably be in Denerim, but I could spare no one else.
Hmm.
My history does not concern you. I am sure you have better things to do than pry into someone else's personal life.
Oh, come on, dude. Did you feel guilty about wanting to slaughter everything, eh? I don't really know if that's a good question. I'm not gonna ask it. What about you?
Be on your guard. They'll rip you. They'll rip you on. Stay. They'll be on your. They'll rip you on.
Sick remix, eh?
They could attack at any moment.
Okay, what about this place? How do I quick save again, eh? There we go. Lyrium dust. I really need to learn how to make potions because I'm gonna die otherwise.
We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last.
Good question. I'm sure it'll be over soon.
I certainly hope so. Are you here to trade then?
It changed clothes really fast. Alright, let's trade, eh? Okay, what does this dude have? I have so many things I could buy. I don't really have any injury kit. I have a lesser injury kit. Double baked Mabari crunch. If anything, I guess some injury kit recipe. Warm bone salve. I imagine that, you know, having one of these would definitely be a good idea. I'm gonna buy one. Anything that you guys may recommend me to buy, or that you guys would like to see me buy? I know that having some you know, some things to actually cure my people would be a good idea, but I don't even know how much that's gonna be, or that's gonna go. I kind of wonder why the health. Oh well, actually, yeah, this is a greater health poultice. I could try and see if I could, you know, buy some. In fact, I could just buy them all. Great health poultice, so that's just one. An already made injury kit. Let me buy them both. I'm interest full. Let me sell some stuff. Crafting, sword, other. So you say that anything that isn't a gift, I could definitely sell that. Neatly skinned songbook. Blank vellum. Quartz. Let me sell some quartz. Garnets, amethyst, topaz, ruby, diamond, pound cake, greenstone, manuscript copy. The title is Antivan, or maybe I don't know. It doesn't seem to be a gift, so I could just sell it. Blank balloon, some book, belt. I'm definitely keeping this gifts for later encounters. Electricity damage, Journeyman's Lightning Rune. I also gotta be careful of those. The amulet. I don't even know if I have, you know, things that I could definitely equip to my people. I don't have any other stuff that I could, you know, use. The one that I already have is better anyway. This could be a little bit better. Splint mold gloves, stylish gloves, gray iron. Both are tier 2, but it does give me a little bit of a thing. What about fatigue? Just enough fatigue for it to not be that bad, I guess. 3 defense, tier 2 defense, splint mail. No, I believe that would be better. I feel like I'm okay with anything else. I don't know if the dog needs a new war paint or anything, you know. I'll look at the dog. I'm gonna pet him just because. Let me just check on him if he needs another war paint. I wonder if I can change characters, like, you know, in here. Hey, what about your warping, dog? Got this warping. Fire resistant, 4 damage versus beasts. Strength 2. Which one do you guys think it looks better? I don't think, you know, textures are, you know, working the way that they are intended to work. But I guess I'm gonna keep things as they are. Okay, what about you, sir? I remember that this guy has a shield that he could otherwise use. Strength, no, never mind. Maybe chainmail. Into strength, the one that I have is infinitely better. Well, not so much infinitely better, but so much so that it has enough boosts for it to not be a bad idea.
I wish this were over. We're running low on supplies, and I don't know how much longer we'll last. We need the abominations and demons out of this place.
I wonder if this guy's gonna give us any cool,
that would be helpful too.
You know, any cool side quests. I mean, I don't think so. I'm just gonna sell everything. Stylish gloves, give me the thing, give me the thing. Selling you this, heavy chainmail. I don't believe this does anything much more else. Spirit resistance, Gaddies. I may save this just because I don't even know if it's gonna, you know, come in handy. Critical damage 27. I'm gonna keep that on with me. Don't need that. Don't need that. The damage, the thingy. Let me sell it. Long sword. Don't really need that. Ice arrows that could come in handy, but not right now to me. What about you? How about you? She may definitely need a bow as a backup. But maybe not me. Maybe I could just give it to this guy instead. So let me check. Can you, by a miracle of life... No, the one that I already have is like 22. It may come in handy for this guy, though. I don't think my dog can use a bow. So I guess I just gotta, you know, sell it to this guy.
Over. We're running low on supplies.
Yeah. What do we say?
We'll last. I certainly hope so.
There we go. I have now remembered that I can. I mean, I don't use the axes. I guess I could just save it just in case. Okay, what about these things? I have already traded whatever I could trade otherwise. Dalish gloves, this is a gift. Nature resistance, fire, and fire. Is there anybody that may need an amulet? No. This amulet sucks. I'm just gonna sell it.
Over. I certainly.
There we go. Yeah, we gained some Mooney, everybody. Now.
I await your command.
Never mind. I just wanna make some potions. Crafting. Okay, that's not the thing, eh? Elf fruit. Herbalism. Okay, let's go. So I do have an injury kit recipe. Deep mushroom distillation agent. Didn't I already have some stuff like that? Concentration agent. Health poultices, created health poultices. Distillation agent, concentrated agent, and elf fruit. I didn't even check to see if this guy has anything like that. Yeah.
Supplies, and I don't know how. Yes.
Okay, let's see. Do you have a sword? Sword? Yeah, I have a sword. So concentration agent. Here we go. Give me all three. And sense of awareness, concentration, corrupt agent, fire crystals, lyrium. I don't think he has any roots. He does have some injury kits. Guess I could just buy them, eh? Oh, but when it comes to actual things, long sword, great sword, mace. Do you guys see anything that, you know, may Jesus Christ, stuff of the Magister Lord, Dragon Bone. 36 magic. 36 magic, carrot in the air. There's 15 strength. Let's steal. 24 dexterity. I mean, I wish I could just, you know, compare it when I'm, you know, buying them, but I don't think so.
The mages are all
Have you ever seen an abomination?
Their own freedom.
The sight will haunt me forever.
I don't know. I guess it'd be like that. Oh, the game is chugging a little bit. That sucks. Oh, they were playing chess. They're gonna log me in. Hopefully not. Look at all these corpses, y'all. What riches do you guys think they have? Nothing too important, I believe. We have our first loot. We have some documents. I know that I technically have not been reading too much about the lore in this game, which I apologize for if you guys, you know, were looking for some cool lore.
Going.
But you know, it'd be like that. They have herbalism, I wonder now. Lesser injury kit. Let me make something for ye. Nobody crunch deep mushroom. Lesser Lyrium Potion. I don't even know which ones I have. Nobody Crunch, Injury Kit. I guess I won't be, you know, crafting anything you know, in the near future. Oh, look at my dog. He became like a husky, but without being a husky. I love my dog. I just love my dog. I just love my dog. Also, didn't I have like an ability that let me, you know, sense treasure? I do not remember.
So tell me something, Morrigan.
It's been a while.
In that forest your entire life?
I left it on occasion, but I always returned. Why? Is that so strange? It was my home.
But it was just you and your mother there. No one else.
Mother occasionally had company.
Oh.
What? Company?
As you wish.
Do I even want to ask?
No, you really don't.
Lamar. I love the sense of humor of this game. You can tell that, you know, people definitely had quite a lot of fun. New Codex, the spot. It is one of those games, you know. Plus, this is not technically the first one in the series, right? There were more Dragon Age Origins, well, not Dragon Age Origins, but more Dragon Age games in the franchise, right? So I'm sure that, you know, they already knew that people were gonna love the sense of humor that, you know, they have. Wait, don't tell me that my guy is stuck over here. Is this like an irreversible kind of thing? Why am I really hope this is not like irreversible. Gotta find my way. I'm gonna go my way. Oh, there we go. I guess this is one of those anomalies, you know, that, you know, persist throughout the PC port, and my game crashed. Why did my game crash? Is my game really not enjoying the fact that I have, you know, the vertical canvas going on? I don't believe that's, you know, that's supposed to be the case. But man, if it is, Wait, so whatever I traded, that's already been. No, come on, dude.
I wish this were over.
Yeah, whatever.
I certainly hope so.
Let me just sell everything that I had sold. Let me give you this. Sell, songbook, Macbellum, manuscript, Instone, quartz, this. And I believe that's about everything, eh? I'm just gonna keep the war paint and this axe because I don't really know if I'm gonna. Oh, I already sold it. Never mind. I don't use axes, so that's not something that, you know, bothers me. Eh? It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me. It bothers me. It bothers me. Eh? That thing, the injury kit. You never know when you're gonna be needing it. Hey, give me the crunch. Give me the crunch. Spirit bomb. Injury kit recipe. Yeah, sure. Give me that. Instance of awareness. Concentrated agents. And I don't think there's anything else that I may wanna buy. Except from this. Lyrian Dust, Trap Trigger, Toxin Extreme. Tome of Arcane Techniques. As one would expect, created venom from various creatures often makes potent potions. This stone gives the reader 1 point to spend on a talent or spell, but it is rendered useless afterwards. Sure, why not? Sounds reasonable. Although I already almost, you know, almost lost all of my money. So let's see, when it comes to that, when it comes to that, where's my tomb? My tomb. Was it not here? Increasing in the thing. Let me just use it. Dome of Technique. I'm educated, eh? So I can now spend 1 point in something, eh? I wonder what. Next, spells. What do you even want to update or upgrade? I mean, this looks okay. Creation. Rejuvenate. The caster channels regenerative energy to the select ally, granting them a short-term boost to mana and stamina regeneration. Doesn't sound too bad. Spell Wisp. Heroic Offense. Bonus to attacks. Force Field. Telekinesis weapon. Walking Bomb. The caster magically injects a target with corrosive potion that inflicts continual nature damage. If the target dies while the effect is still alive, it explodes, damaging all targets nearby. Although this spell is related to the magic behind the whatever. Mana Drain. Spell Sheet. Entropy. What's this? X. And this is Disorient. Horror. As far as I am concerned, this already was selected, you know, beforehand. Death Magic. Nearby entropic energy draining residual life force from any dead enemies nearby to heal the caster. That doesn't sound too bad. But I don't know if it is too good either. Cone of Cold. The caster hands erupt with a cone of frost, freezing targets that solid unless they pass a physical resistance check, slowing their movement otherwise. Can be shattered with a critical hit. Friendly fire possible. It doesn't sound too good. Cone of Lightning, damaging all targets in the air. Friendly fire possible. Which one would you guys like me to have? Anything that may help with this. I don't know. I'm gonna spend it on this and see what's up. Feels really cool. Okay, moving on.
As I recall, shutting the door and throwing a was definitely the Templar plan B.
Me when I plan to be it. Look at the dog. So was my dog not having you know, any kind of texture part of the bug? Maybe. Let me just see if
You
by a
ate
miracle
my
of life.
entire bag of herbs, you foolish dog. Do not think I am unaware of where it went.
Dog.
It is your own fault for being so entirely gluttonous. Several of those herbs were poisonous. You should be pleased they did not kill you.
Dog.
Do not be ridiculous. I am certainly not going to give you more, even if I did have more to give. Oh, you have some nerve, creature, and your breath leaves much to be desired. Off you go.
No, dog.
We shall see. I promise nothing.
Uh-oh, eh? That guy looks like the symbiote from Oh, I guess I'm glad that I, upgraded my free spells.
No, come no further. Grey Warden or no, I will strike you down where you stand.
I'm not here to fight.
I will accept that for now. But what
That was so easy, yeah.
here, then?
I came here seeking the aid of the mages.
And you were told that the circle was in no shape to help you, I suppose.
Yeah.
So why did the Templars let
I have
you
some
in?
tacos, by the
Do
way.
they plan to attack the tower now?
Check these tacos out. So why did the Templars let you in? Do they plan to attack the tower now? No, they're waiting for reinforcements. The Rite of Amulet has not arrived.
They sent for it then. I feared they might have. What else could they do? So Gregor thinks the circle is beyond hope. He probably assumes we are all dead. They abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we are, we have survived. If they invoke the right, however, we will not be able to stand against them.
What do you guys think the children are, thinking of all this? However, we will not be able to stand against them. Waste time here when there are abominations to kill. What happened here?
Let it suffice to say
What
that
happened
we
here?
had something of a revolt on our hands, led by a mage named Uldred. When he returned from the battle at Ostagar, he tried to take over the circle. As you can see, it didn't work out as he had planned. I don't know what...
I mean, I don't think it worked at all.
But I am certain all this is his doing. I will not lose the circle to one man's pride and stupidity.
So what do you intend? Leave it to me, I will save the
I
mages.
erected a barrier over the door leading to the rest of the tower, so nothing from inside could attack the children. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as the barrier holds, but I will dispel it if you join with me to save this circle.
Sure, very well, I will help you.
Once Gregor sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust he will tell his men to back down. He is not unreasonable.
Sure. Gregor will only upset if the first enchantress says so.
Then our path is laid out before us. We must save Irving.
There we go. Will the children be safe here?
Petra and Kenan will watch them. If we slay all the fiends we encounter on our way, none will get by to threaten the children.
Hopefully, I don't know. That sounds like a little bit of a, a little bit of foreshadowing. Very well, if you think that is the best. I suppose that could work.
You want us to assist this preachy schoolmistress to rescue these pathetic excuses for mages? They allow themselves to be corralled like cattle, mindless. Now their masters have chosen death for them, and I say, let them have it.
Having one of them if things were different. I've made the decision. Why do we treat the circle with such scorn?
I could be here had my mother not shielded me from the Templars, so I am to show sympathy.
Yeah.
My mother often said that things are the way they are because they could not have been any other way. I always questioned this. Do what you wish. I care not.
Thank you, Morrigan.
Petra, Kenan, look after the others. I will be back soon.
Wynne, are you sure you're all right? You were so badly hurt earlier. Maybe I should come along.
The others
Was she?
need
She
your
looked like she was performing
I was
fine.
right. Stay here with them. Keep them safe and calm.
Have faith, we will not fall.
Your confidence is refreshing, though you should make sure it does not blind you to your weaknesses. If you are ready, let us go end this.
Let me first loot. Oh, so now I have another mage. I already have a very powerful mage as is. Dog. Oh wait, hold on. How do I How do I equip more of my
Yes.
people, eh?
Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry. On.
How do I alter my team composition, eh? For party selection. How do I? P for party, eh? No. How do I select my party members?
It's good to see that some wardens survived. We are sorry for the loss of...
Maybe I need to go back, eh? No, not really. How do I guess I could just load the game, eh?
As I recall, shutting the door...
Yeah, whatever.
was definitely
Okay, first of all, let me
the Templar Plan B.
loot, and then and only then we can select our team composition or whatever. Eh? But man, it looks like I'm gonna have to actually play with, you know, a character that I don't really know so much about.
Something on your mind?
No. So I wonder if it was a good idea to, you know, sell all of that other stuff. Maybe I could have given something to her. I don't know. It feels like maybe I had, you know, set myself on a bad spot, but I don't know. I mean, hopefully she will be a good
Have a care where
you
your
know.
eyes linger, Alistair.
Yes, well, don't worry. It's not what you think.
I see.
I was looking at your nose.
And what is it about my nose that captivates you so?
I was just thinking that it looks exactly like your mother's.
I hate you so much. Never mind.
There we go. Okay, now that we have tentatively, you know, looted around.
It's you.
Not here
I
to
will
fight.
accept that for now.
Yeah, seeking the aid of the
So why
mages.
did the Templars let you in? Do they...
Don't worry, the
They
thingy.
abandoned us to our fate. But even trapped as we
What happened
I
here?
don't know what became of Uldred, but I am certain all this is. You will not be able to enter the tower as long as.
Very well, I
Once
helped
Gregor
you.
sees that we have made the tower safe, I trust Petra and Kenan will watch.
They allow themselves to be do
There
what
we
you
go.
wish.
Taking more
The
again.
others need your protection more. I will be.
Okay, let's see. Look at the dog. Would it be a good idea to have two mages? I don't think so. It may not be one of the best ideas. So maybe I'm just gonna have to, you know, leave Morgan behind.
Yes.
Remove all.
Yes.
I love how, you know, Diablo-esque this screen is. There we go. Okay, what can I assign to you? Now that magic would be a good idea. What did Constitution do? Because represents health and resilience. Dexterity. Agility, balance makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows. Stamina for combat. Let me give you one of those. I don't really think that changed a lot of gunning. But that may make things, you know, a little bit better. Spirit Healer. +2 magic. Next. Gonna give you stealing, no. Trap, no. Survival, no. Herbalism and herbalism 2. That seems like the good, you know, a good thing to spend. Combat tactics. There we go. And I'm gonna give you, what's this? Primal. Rock armor. Stone fist. That knocks down the enemy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Regeneration. The caster infuses an ally with beneficial energy, greatly accelerating health regeneration for a short time. Heroic aura. The caster sheets an ally in an aura that completely shrugs off most missile attacks for a moderate duration. That's the first enemy that comes into contact. Spill Wisp. Doesn't sound too bad. What spirit? I don't think there's anything else that I need. The spell shield could work, but I don't know. Entropy. Weakness. Vulnerability hex. Disorient. I mean, drain life could work, but nah. I'm gonna give you a little bit more of, you know, this. Probably gonna give you this. I know that this is a really good spell. When it comes to healing, Spirit Healer, Revival. The caster revives fallen party members in an area, raising them from unconscious and restoring some health. Doesn't sound too bad. King Shield. There we go. That sounds quite OP, I may add. Let's see. Hello.
It's good to see that some wardens survived. We are sorry for the loss of your comrades.
I was lucky about ice.
You heard about Loghain. I would never have imagined the terror.
Oh, so that guy looks like me, eh? Like my character, not me. How did you find out?
Wynne was at Ostagar. She told us everything upon her return. But why speak of things past? Be careful in there, and stay safe.
There we go. Let me see if investing in my health abilities will actually like make a good use, you know. I will, don't worry.
I don't know if she's up to this, especially not after. I'm just worried.
Did she really almost die? Did she got revived? I don't even know. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on her. Well, she's getting up in years. Not after war.
I was on my way down to the library when I heard screaming, and a demon came around the corner. Its eyes were afire with evil. I was certain it was my death come upon me. I think I screamed. I was so afraid. And then Wynne was there, in front of me, shielding me. It was light and fire, blood and chaos. When it was over, the demon was dead, but Wynne wasn't moving either. I was so afraid she was gone.
What happened then?
As I moved to help her, she stirred and coughed. I don't know what I would have done if she had died. For me.
That's good. I'm glad she survived.
Just look after her, all right? She might be completely fine, but then again, maybe she didn't come away from that totally unharmed.
I mean, nobody does after something like that, yeah? She'll be safe with me. I'm sure that she'll recover.
Thank you. And thank you again for helping us.
You're welcome. I wonder if there's anybody here that will make me do like a side quest or something.
I don't suppose this is what you expected the circle to be like, is it?
I mean, you tell me.
I keep thinking this is our punishment for being mages. That's why the Templars have to...
I mean, I guess it depends if we go on by the logic of, oh, mage is against God, or, you know, your magic is against God, or something of the sorts. Back to my... That's one way of putting
We
it.
should let the Templars come. Only then can we be cleansed of our wickedness.
That's so wicked, eh? The horror of their deal has and interest. Couple to yourself somewhere else. You're disturbing me. If you say so.
I will pray. May we abandon our tainted bodies to find peace with the Maker.
If you say so. Hello, child. Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Have you ever? I heard the Templars talking about chasing down a Malefica yesterday.
Yeah, whatever you say. Doug. You see anything interesting, eh? He didn't find anything. Maybe he will find something this time, eh? Doug. Oh, he found something, eh? A wooden yarn. Such a good dog, such a good dog. Oh, wow, eh? Better, man. I swear, Canelo, behaves, just like this dog. Eh? So lovely to see. Well, I'm glad that now we have revive magic. That way, it will make, things way easier. Hello. I find the voice that they give the children really funny.
I'm somewhat amazed at myself for having kept it in place this long.
It's about to have to do.
It made me very weary at times, but I had to stay strong to keep us safe. Be prepared for anything. I do not know what manner of beasts lurk beyond this barrier.
I often forget which gifts, each character, likes, and by that I mean I just don't straight up remember, I'm ready.
All right, be on your guard.
Oh man, things are gonna go down really bad. Also, what's over here? An unseen force hold this door down. Not possible to pick. Are you guys ready for massacre number 2? I'll be on your guard, y'all. Things are gonna go bad. Saving the game. Look at all this death and the enemy, eh? Okay, what do I have? I have my arcane bolt, lovely. Heal, rock armor, heroic offense. Caster enhances an ally's aptitude in battle, granting a bonus to attacks. Energy to seal. Group heal. Great allies in benevolent energy. Instantly heal. Okay, instantly healing them. Heroic aura. Stone fist. I don't know if rock armor will work as intended, but who knows? Herbalism. Winter's grasp. Revival. Let me change this here, and then and only then things may work the way that we want them to. Where's the heroic thing here? Just Stone Fist. Okay, people are exploding now, eh? Then I also have a thing that would well, actually no, never mind. Let me see if Stone Fist helps somehow, eh? Okay, what about you? Okay, dog, you're gonna haul. Then you are gonna do dual striking. And then and only then you can shield wall. No, not really. Do some precise striking, eh? There we go, we survived. Ow. Well, now we know that they explode, and they seem to be really, really weak against, you know, cold magic. Hmm. Hmm. Not too long until I level up my partners. I somehow feel like, you know, selling all the blank bellums and the wolf belts may not have been the best of ideas. But you know, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I clearly don't. So I imagine, since we are technically inside a library, this is library. We're gonna find some either some spells or some you know, some stuff that will make us more and more powerful in each and every second. More enemies! You are my enemy. Let me see what else I can do.
Immediately.
Let's see. Let me see if by a miracle of life I can... Ow. And then I can do precise striking. And then you can do this, just in case, right? Okay, so far none of my guys are dying. But then again, none of them may not be surviving. Okay, Alistair, don't die, please, eh? Ow. Okay, you can do this. Man, it is so bright, eh? Let me give you some heroism, but to who? There you go. Okay, so far we're surviving, which is pretty good. Alistair seems to be really weak against, you know, this kind of things. Scrap of paper, yeah, sure, give it to me. Promise of pride. I guess it definitely be like that. But I definitely gotta find a way to make Alistair not as weak. Because it's gonna be detrimental to the run. Detrimental to the run. Detrimental to the run. The enemy. Let's see. I'm gonna give you some cool stuff. Let me give you a heroic aura. You haul, then you do this. You get that thing going on. There we go. Or my fellas good doing, eh? I don't really know if I need to use a group heal, but here we go, eh? Ow! Okay, my dog is about to die. Jesus Christ. No, my dog. But don't worry, I can save him. Okay, where dog? I don't want to revive the demon, just as sure. Ow. Well, at least he didn't die. Well, I mean, he technically did. It seems I can only... It just revive you. It seems I can only use revive once per battle, eh? I mean, I technically did get some XP anyway, eh? So that is pretty good, eh? Okay, so what else can we get on? We get some strength. I know that cunning may be best to get it to 22. Constitution. Sure, why not? Can spell more cast, prepare against more stamina. That's fine. I don't really need anything else. Maybe some dexterity, but I don't know. I'm still yet to see if I can have a specialization of some kind. I haven't met anybody who does that. What will I spend this point on? I believe I should save it for device mastery. I do need level 22. And I'm level what? Level 9. So I guess I better use this point in whatever. Actually, I technically cannot. Below the belt. Stealthy item though. I need to be at a higher level, otherwise I won't be able to like spend my points in anything. It's gonna be a little bit wild to see, or to, you know, keep an eye on my tab when it comes to, you know, when it comes to leveling up. I know that some people really get bothered by, you know, just seeing that icon over and over and over again. Like you don't really know if you have leveled up or not. Unless you actually really try to check. Okay, when it comes to new weapons, they have a dagger. It is exactly the same thing. Eh? Also, let me use an injury kit. There we go. Okay, who else has died? You have died. Eh? Let me use an injury kit on you. Let's say injury kit. There we go. You get that going on.
Of course.
Who else is injured? Are you injured? No. Are you injured? A little bit. Not too much. Fascinating, eh? Something that I've, you know, always been fascinating has been the first aid spray from Resident Evil. Apparently, it works with herbs, extracts, and everything, but you know, it kind of works like magic. So maybe the injury kit actually like works like that in this game.
Yes.
You know, one can dream. It'll always be like that.
Please refrain from going into the stockroom. It is a mess, and I've not been able to get it into a state fit to be seen.
What are you doing here? Who are you? What is this place?
I was trying to tidy up, but there was little I could do.
Why are you cleaning at a time
The
like this?
stockroom is my responsibility. I must keep it clean.
Well, I guess
tried
so.
to leave when things got quiet. That was when I encountered the barrier. Finding no other way out, I returned to work.
Oh, Wayne, you should have said something. I would have opened the door for you.
The stockroom is familiar. I prefer to be here.
I guess so. It seems safe enough for now.
I would prefer not to die. I would prefer it if the tower returned to the way it was. Perhaps Niall will succeed and save us all.
Succeeded
I
what?
do not know. But he came here with several others and took the litany of Adrala.
But that protects from mind domination. Is blood magic at work here?
I do not know.
Niall was in the meeting. He would know. Blood magic. I was afraid of this.
It seems like in any other franchise, or like in every franchise actually, like, you know, having mages that deal with blood seems like a very bad combo. Look at the dog. How is it worse?
Blood magic could control us too. Who knows what could happen then? We should find Niall. The litany will give us a fighting chance against any blood mages we encounter.
I wish you luck. Perhaps this will be over soon and things will return to the way they were.
Hopefully.
Goodbye.
Now we know. Look at this charred corpse. What a strange portrait. Some good quartz.
Please do not draw attention to me. I would like to remain in one piece.
The One Piece is really. Let's see what we can find over here. Well, actually, no. This is his domain. He has domain control or whatever. Domain expansion. So I guess there's not much that we could do. We can only go forth. I hear people, but I don't know if it is my people. The enemy, maybe. That guy's gonna die so badly. That is so good. Okay, charge. Hit it. Get her. I mean, as long as we're not... Oh, my dog is... Oh, come on. No, I want you to cast this spell. I guess I best move over here. Or maybe I just need to do this. There we go. And now she's wide open, eh? As easy as pie.
Please, please don't kill me.
Well, I mean, you could have tried not killing us either. I can show you Mercy Maleficar? I don't know. You'll find none here. Tell me why I should spare your life. The people you killed didn't want to die either.
I know I have no right to ask for mercy, but I didn't mean for this death and destruction.
Of course, you're gonna backpedal now. Hey?
Aldred told us that the Circle would support Loghain, and Loghain would help us be free of the Chantry. You don't know what it was like. The Templars were watching. Always watching.
And of self-pity, you'll die for your crimes, and so you fought back. Why turn to forbidden magic? You should have expressed your concerns to the Chantry. Oh, yeah, of course, as that would, you know, would work. We're done, we'll make things worse for future mages.
The magic was a means to an end. It gave me the power to fight for what I believed.
Fighting for what you believe is commendable, but the ends do not always justify the means.
You don't really believe that, do you, Win? Change rarely comes peacefully. Andraste waged war on the Imperium. She didn't write them a
What does she
story
have tentacles on her hair?
She reshaped civilization, freed the slaves, and gave us the Chantry. But people died for it. We thought someone always has to take the first step. Force a change, no matter the cost.
Nothing is worth what you've done to this place.
And now Aldred's gone mad, and we are scattered, doomed to die at the hands of those who seek to right our wrongs.
I mean, she seems injured enough, so maybe she's just gonna die regardless. The other guy is... okay, I'm still pretty, and you will do is swallow and still pretty pathetic, You know, we cannot allow blood mages to live,
What else can I do? I'm trapped here.
Well, I mean... you can die with dignity, I'm sorry, but I do not know what I can do for you. I will spare you, but I will not help you escape.
Thank you. The Maker will surely turn his eyes on you for your mercy.
Well, there we go. I hope that, you know, she may come in a clutch and be like, you were my best friend. You let me live, or something like that, you know. That often happens in some anime, you know. They just met each other and, you know, it's like, you were my best friend, Tell my children, you had children, And my mom, who needs medicine to survive, please remind her, You know. Scroll of Bulbasaur or whatever. Oh yeah, I leveled up Alistair. Let's see what we can do. Strength 24 should be good. Willpower... Constitution. Actually, he needs more Constitution. Like this. What else can I give you? You don't really need anything else except combat tactics. The character can formulate the strategies quickly in battle and consequently paints. Combat tactics slot. I don't really know if I need that. He doesn't need stealing, or trap making, or survival, nor herbalism, nor poison making. He already has it all, so... unless there's something else that I can give him? I don't know. Maybe combat tactics, I guess. Although it wouldn't hurt. I guess I'm gonna give him combat tactics. I'm gonna give him the combat tactics. Powerful. Through training and hard work, the warrior has gained greater health and reduced the fatigue penalty for wearing armor. Sounds good enough. Threaten. The warrior adopts a challenging posture that increases enemy hostility with each melee attack, drawing them away from other allies. I don't know if that's good. Mocking Bellow catches the attention of nearby foes, increasing their hostility towards the cat. Okay, no. Right, interesting. Cleansing aura. Templar purchased the area of magic, removing all dispellable effects from those nearby. Friendly foe possible. Oh, I don't know, I guess it could work. Any dual weapon or archery. I cannot really get anything from here. Requires 25 strength over power to handle combat. I mean, I guess sure enough. Let me use this just in case. Purchase the area of magic, removing the dispellable effects from those nearby. So if we get, like, you know, frozen or whatever, or, you know, there's any, like, magic circles or whatever, it's gonna come in handy. I was gonna say, I don't know if that's something that I gotta equip, but never mind. And the dog is also close to leveling up. Leveling up. Yeah, leveling up. What Unlock Charm of Flames. I hope. Well, I don't know. I was gonna say I hope that there's a a sort of like, you know, item box system that may or may not work. You know, like in the Resident Evil series. I don't think that's necessary. I could also go here. Is this where I came from? Yes. We're only making plans for Doggy. Doggy. I love the dog in this game. And in every game. What over here? Hello! Greetings, fellas. Yeah, whatever. And then you can do this. How about you? You get the thing going on. The dog can also, like, you know. Ow. Kill that guy. Charge at him. Watch out, it's gonna blow. But at least we didn't die. I collect stuff. Let's see. That sounds interesting. I don't think my dog can wield like a dagger or whatever. Enchantress staff. It isn't any better. I don't think the dagger also does too much damage either way. Which I guess it kind of sucks. Blank Bellman, and you know, I'm finding a lot of those. Love letters, studded helmets. Let's see. Type generic. Yeah, let me just take it in. I took 2 love letters. Laboretta, laboretta. Let's see. Trade manifest, blank Bellman, private documents. List of household accounts and expenditures over time, useful for merchants negotiating contracts and wages. Interesting. Studded helmet, armor 1.5. Let's see, what can I give you? 12 strength. Physical resistance. I'm just gonna give you this. Doesn't seem too bad of an idea. Maybe even this. Just a tad bit. There we go. Fabulastic. Fabulastic. Fantabulastic. Let's go room for room. Was about to just say, man. I'm so looking forward to any... Oh, Jesus Christ, he exploded there. I'm definitely looking forward to any attacks that may, you know, that may land area of effect attacks, because those tend to be really cool. Also, dog, this hole. There we go. There we go. Man, that guy didn't even stand a chance. What a pity, eh? We did it, y'all. We won the tournament or whatever. What were they hiding, eh? Buckle of the Winds. What even is that? Buckle of the Winds. More pain, Buckle of the Winds. Oh, okay. Apprentice Amulet, 5 resistance, cold resistance, +1 armor. Nature resistance, fire damage. Defense. Belt. I'm gonna give you this. What about my other companions? That's the belt. +3 defense. I'm gonna give that to... Yeah, I'm gonna give that to Alistair, actually. Look at that guy. Plus the constitution, fire damage, nature resistance. I'm fine as how things are. You know, we're little by little leveling up our stuff. And give you that. I don't really know if that works, but sure enough. So let's see. You do that. Ow. Big dog, you do you. I don't think that did anything. It seems like those explosions don't really do that much damage, so that's pretty good. That was one of my concerns when it came to, you know, things like that. This closet seems to be trembling slightly. You can hear soft whimpers coming from inside of it. Kick the door open. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Who are you?
I'm nobody. I'm harmless. Please, leave me alone.
It's most dangerous if you're staying here.
Demons.
Demons. I dealt with them, trust me.
If you're sure it's safe, I could take a peek outside.
There we go. Hello. There he is.
Oh. Ah, yeah.
Whoever that may be. Yes, water. Are you hurt?
I have a crick in my back and my bum's gone numb.
Well.
Holy maker, look at this. Those demons didn't know what hit them, did they? Godwin, Mage of the Circle of Ferelden. At your service.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, not as pleased as I am that you came along when you did. There were demons everywhere, blocking my exit. I decided that the best thing to do in that situation was to hide and be...
I mean, I guess anybody would have done the same, you know.
I just really want to be somewhere safe. I think I might stay here for now. Maybe go back into my closet for a little while.
I mean, as long as you don't die. I killed most of the demons. You could escape.
And go where? The Templars have locked the door. I'm just going to stay here and see what happens.
You say so. Very well, take care.
Thank you again for saving me. May we meet again in happier, less life-threatening times.
That guy's gonna die.
As you say.
You can hear Gwyn's breath inside the closet. Open door.
Oh, it's hard to remain quiet and hidden when you keep approaching me like this.
Oh, come on, Spin my way then. I wonder if we're gonna have to come back to him. That's a really funny guy. He's really quirky. And now that we have dealt with the demons, let me check what else we can do. Magic staff iron. I highly doubt. There we go. That we're gonna find anything else, you know, that may be better than the stuff that we have, yeah. It do be like that. What else are we gonna find? Let's see. Oh, hello, Greetings, There you go. That guy is almost dead. Gonna give you that. The dog, do your magic, Man, that guy is so dead. Ow.
Of course.
Of course. That was a mugshot and a half. Creationist core. Blank battle.
Immediately.
Oh, it says that we have another buckle. I could give that to Alistair. Oh, he already has one. Let me give that to Gigachari. Buckle of the Winds. There we go. Creation is scored. Fire resistance and whatever else may be. She has +2 magic belt. Fire resistance. I believe that's better. Just a little tad bit. I wonder if I can come back to camp and sell my stuff. Because eventually I'm definitely gonna be having to get some more space for my stuff. Ow. Give it that. Nah, English. Let me give that to him. And then can I let you do the thing? That didn't work at all. You're gonna do that. Do that to him, and then he'll do the thing. I'm gonna do a group heal. Just in case. Okay, so that guy's almost dead, so that's pretty good. Do some precise striking, and you can also do this. Just in case. Actually, let me see if I can, by a miracle of life. There we go. But I'm just glad that nobody actually like died. And Canelo just leveled up. Yippee. Okay, Super Canelo Pro Max XL. What am I gonna give you? Constitution would be good. Willpower. What about willpower? More stamina for combat techniques and special attacks. Dexterity. Willpower. That should be good. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have any kind of like skills. He only levels up like his stats. Never mind. That's because he's a good boy. He's a goody boy. I could go directly here, but I don't really want to. Let me see what's over here. Maybe we can go full circle or whatever. Can't really go here. This place looks important. But we also gotta find a tome that has a leafless tree. I hear the enemy, but I don't see the enemy, which is a little bit concerning if I say so myself. A leafless tree. Where that may be. Because I don't see the book that be Oh.
This is Irving's office. I half expected to find him here, but I suppose that's too much to hope for.
The frontier of whatever, greater health, poultice. We may be able to find the thingy here.
I shall do so.
Private documents. I mean, unless one of them comments about it, I don't think I have found anything. Or like, I have not found the book that Morgana told me about. Morrigan. Small painted box. A small painted box found in the prison enchantress Irving's office. Small painted box. Could that be it? And let's see. Blank vellum, malachite. Water stained portrait. Oh, that's a gift. Black grimoire. Lesser health kit. What about this small painted box? Light stuff. Deep mushrooms. I love those. Did I not get the small painted box? I guess that's a key item, I guess, because we didn't technically see it. I don't know. Herbalist, and let me create some stuff now that I can. Ooh, I still need some distillation agent. How about a crunch? Man, I really wish I could, you know, make some more stuff. Maybe I do have the small painted box, but I just didn't find it. I wish you could just search through your stuff with a, you know, by keyword or whatever. Small painted box. Deathroot, magic, warden, war paint. Journeyman, the journeyman. I really don't know it. Third floor.
Immediately.
Immediately, eh? Let me check the other room. Maybe I will find something good. Oh, it wasn't here. Where was it?
I shall do so.
Yes, it is here. Not possible to pick. Wow. I imagine that it is the entrance of the entrance of the entrance. Should I go and, you know, give it a small painted box to the guy? I don't think so. I don't even remember where he was. He was somewhere, but I don't really know. Was he here? He was somewhere. Maybe he already, like, left. I don't know. Let's go to the third floor. Maybe we can find something good. All right, we're actually like doing some good progress. I don't really know how many floors this is. This looks like a big place. Let me check everything from here. Like stuff. I have a lot of stuff that I don't really need. Although I'm not so sure if Morrigan, well, yeah, if Morrigan needs any of those. No one really seems to know. Nothing here, nothing there. This place is sealed off. So let me check. Will I find something here that may or may not be good for us in the long run? Scroll of Banastra. I almost read that as scroll of bananas. Scroll of bananas. Let's see. What is this scroll of bananas that we picked up? A scroll of Banastra. I don't even know if those actually, like, you know, get in my inventory. There must be something. Hold on. Journal. Pages collected light. Maps, skills, spells and talents. Character record. Tactics. The tic-tacs, the tic-tacs. Oh, hello, eh? The enemy! You do you. Hi. Wasn't that amazing? Let me see if I can do the same thing again. This time with my... Oh yeah, she doesn't have the horror thingy. So she cannot, you know, make enemies... You know, make enemies, you know, crawl in fear. Uh-oh. Oh, somebody died, Jesus Christ. Huh? Okay, you need health bolters. Need to fight this guy before anything else happens. Oh, come on. I could have technically avoided that other guy. Heroic. I mean, I do need to heal me. You guys okay by yourselves? Yeah, this guy will live. You do the war. Okay, he has already died, Jesus Christ. That is not gonna be a good idea. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you get the feeling things are just getting worse as we go up?
I mean, wouldn't that be too ridiculous now, Alistair?
Immediately.
Immediately. Excuse me. And now that we have gotten our stuff, man, oh man, this is gonna take a turn for the worst. Let's go immediately after that guy. I don't know where the other guy is, but man. There we go. I really need an area of effect kinda deal. And here we go. Guess now it is only a matter of, you know, seeing where the mage is actually like gonna, you know, be. So where's the big mage? Oh, jeez, brother. Did I get like afflicted or something? I don't really know. Okay, here we go. Okay, you can do the thing, and by the thing I mean this. Is my game gonna crash? Yeah, my game is gonna crash. Oh man. Oh, but at least now we know what we're dealing with. There's gonna be a lot of magic skeletons or whatever. Maybe I do gotta do a reinstall of my game. Because the fact that it is behaving really badly doesn't really help. Let me resume. And for those of you wondering, yes, I did patch my game. And also my dog is white now, Seems to be pretty good. No, it's still crashing. Jesus Christ! I wonder why. I don't think it has to do anything with the settings that I have, because it definitely was not behaving like this. Resume again. Resume again. Naturally, now it is not wanting to load. And I wonder why. So we cannot really resume again, Man, that sucks. Let me try that again, Okay, hopefully this time it'll work, because, you know, ending things here would definitely suck. At least that's what I think. So let me give that a try. Again, And if not, then I'll see what I can do. I could technically still go for like a little bit of a bit. So let me resume. Nope. It just doesn't want to. Man, and I wonder why. Is me also streaming this game like, you know, on a vertical canvas really that demanding? It doesn't feel like it should be that way. And there we go. I'm gonna try and see if we can lead them over here so that, you know, things won't load that badly. Nope. As soon as I do that, it crashes. Man, oh man, man, oh man. And yes, for those of you wondering, I did patch my game to be, you know, to be compatible with more than 4 GB of RAM. So I wonder what the deal is. Man, oh man. Okay, one last try, and if it crashes, we switch games. I'm sorry. It just be like that, you know? And I will probably have to, like, reinstall the game, I'm gonna try, though, to lower my video settings, although I don't think that does anything, But here we go. But it does feel like a little bit more smooth. Although I'm not so sure why my dog is still white. Not that there's anything bad with it, but you know. Get that guy. Here we go. Okay, it is now the turn of my dog to be like, oh. I need some more area of effect things. It is making things a little bit more difficult. But not by a lot. Heroic offense, you can keep that up. I didn't mean to do it to myself, heroic aura. Ow! Oh, they all 3 died. My dog is the only one that, you know, the only one that survived, Oh man, that is gonna be so bad. I mean, unless I somehow keep them. Okay, this is how we're gonna, you know, do stuff. Okay, you guys stay here. You guys staying there? Okay. Hey, come here. You guys ready? And thus we battle there. Wonder if I can close the door. There we go. We're gonna funnel them in, so that way it'll be way easier to actually like deal with them. At least that's what I think. I don't know what you guys think. Well, I guess never mind. There we go. If one of my guys actually like got petrified, yes, Silencer got petrified. Okay, here we go. Heroic Aura. Gonna give it to this guy. The Super Cannon Pro Max, you do you. How's my health doing? My health is doing okay, I guess. Did he not do the Awu? I believe he didn't. Well, that kind of sucks. There we go. And just a little bit more to my guy over here. Okay, let's see. I believe that helps quite tremendously. I don't want to give that to Wayne. I want to give that to Giga Chatty. Here we go. So that's the Paladin. Because somebody already died. There we go. I wonder, do I have some greater help poultice? Ow. Okay, no, it doesn't seem to be helping like at all. I could try and see if by a miracle of life they feel more compelled to still be here. I don't know. I gotta try to cheese it. Let me see if by just, you know, funneling them in and then bringing them in with me. Ow. Okay. There we go. You guys kill each other.
So awful.
Guess I definitely be looking at it. You guys come here, or maybe we can keep them in here. I don't know. I guess it definitely depends on many other things.
Very well.
Okay, close the door. Close the door. Close the door. There we go. Okay, the dog be here. What about you guys? Are you guys doing good? There we go. Okay, Alistair. Dog, you... Oh, here comes the guy. There's gonna be a pest and a half. The good thing about this guy is that he's really weak. Shedding corpse. Can I... Hold on. Can I, by a miracle of life... No, come on. Let me try and see if I can somehow Get this guy. Could you please, you know, freeze him, man? There we go. He has been annihilated, eh? Canelo, could you do the thing, eh? Let me see if I can shield pommel. Yeah, shield pommel. And then and only then I can kill that guy. Where's my thing going? My thing is going good. And I'll probably use this in one of these guys. Then and only then. I'm just waiting for, you know, for the dog to do some cool stuff. So I feel like I can definitely prevail this time. Close the door. We did it, everybody. We survived somehow. So that seems to be a running theme when it comes to, you know, with mages. They are really weak. So it is nice that I did, you know, concentrate on that guy first. Did I leveled up again? I leveled up again. Oh, okay. Oh, did I not put my stuff? I don't believe I did. Cunning and more constitution. Next. Oh yeah, I did say that I couldn't put anything on here. So at least that's that. Well, we'll live another day, everybody. And my game didn't crash, so that is a plus. Scroll of Bannister. I hope that those scrolls and everything is just lore, because otherwise it's definitely gonna be bad if I don't read them, and if I need to read them. So it seems like the game sometimes can be quite, you know, manageable if you die sometimes. I don't even know. I guess it do be like that sometimes. Hello. Oh, that guy is so dead. He didn't even see it coming. Eh? Maybe he got stuck here and he didn't know what to do. Happens to the best of us, happens to the worst of us. Unlock some more XP, didn't have anything. Eh? Moving on. The enemy. Oh god, that's a lot of enemy there. There we go. He does the Armour. You do that. You also try to do this. And once you do, I was gonna say, did I level up? But I don't think I leveled up. I double ducked or whatever. Yeah, I'm glad that I didn't die because of that. I need to find myself some way to actually, like, you know, stun them more. Because otherwise it's definitely gonna be bad. Who needs more health? You need more health. I'm gonna give you a little bit more of these. And you can use a greater health thingy. Or just a health poultice SS. And after you do the same, eh? Yum 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 yum, delicious, eh? We seem to be doing fine otherwise. There we go. Ow. Okay, dog. Do you find anything interesting? Can you do something about this gory mess? He ate it all. He's such a good boy. Do you see anything interesting? No, you don't. But what about if you try again? No, he didn't buy anything. Good dog. He tried his best. That's what matters the most. But good dog, good dog. I love him so much. Imagine having a dog like that in real life. Scrap of paper. I know that technically, you know, dogs like that do exist in real life, but you know, imagine one that can, you know, get rid of nations for you. A dagger. And another scrap of paper. Okay, what about this dagger? Does it have something cool? Print the scowl. Cloth helmet. Mental resistance, physical resistance. I guess physical resistance is the best thing to go. Or to choose. 5 point... Oh, that's really good. So that's tier 2 plus 4 and tag. I don't really know how good otherwise it would be. Critical chance. I feel like that's way better. But 4 attack seems to be really good as well. I don't really know. That seems to be tier 3, not tier 3. Tier 3. It's the same. Okay, we're rolling. We're rolling. What? Me when I keep on rolling. The enemy. Okay, dog, do you. They seem to have good armor, so that is pretty commendable. They otherwise seem to be really weak against other forms of attack. You could attack as well, you know. Well, I mean, he's dead already, so that's fine. Templar Helm. I don't know how Templar that may be. Private documents, lesser health, injury kit, blank bellum. I don't even know if you really need those in order to craft some stuff. I do not think so. But who knows? Who knows? No enemies in here. It seems a little bit suspicious. Medium potion, nothing else, and nothing else. Well, that sounds bad. This may look a little bit too rough. Let me see if by a miracle of life can make this work. That thing looks really strong, eh? But otherwise, let me see if I can somehow, you know, kill it. Let me see if by a miracle of life I can do this. No, I wanna use the thingy. Ooh. Okay, dog, you will do this instead. I wonder if it would be a better idea for the dog to actually, like, you know... What even is that? I don't think it was a good idea to be here, but, you know, who knows? The dog seems to be the one who's, you know, dealing with the largest damage output. There we go. Okay, you can do this, and you can also do dual striking. Oh, my dog died. Do I not have a leading potion? I should have one. Greater leading potion. Okay, where did my dog die? There we go. I have my dog back in. I have that dog in me. Surprisingly, I haven't died all together. I'm just dealing with, you know, the normal enemy. Okay, you will freeze this guy. There we go. That seems to have worked fine. So once I do that, I can do dual striking. Okay, dog, do your thing. I love my dog. Things are working fine, all things considered. Dog, could you like attack this guy, please? Insufficient mana, what do you mean about that? Let me use the Lyrium potion like a normal one. Then and only then. Well, I survived. Jesus Christ, man. Well, I mean, the dog did die once, but, you know, he shrugged it off. Double my berry crunch. What about a normal one? Do you not have like a normal one? What a lovely. Double berry crunches restore a moderate amount of Barbarian Hound's health and stamina over time and cures it up to 3 injuries. That is really good. Let me use this to my advantage. I don't think there's anybody else. Weakness, penalty to attack and defense, possibly. Okay. Time remaining 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. It is nice that we survived that. I guess after dealing with that guy, you know, the Shadow Mage or whatever.
As you say.
Something on your mind?
No.
I shall do so.
It's an injury kit? Oh, that's a little bit too convenient, but yeah, thank you. Here we go. So now that we've done that, I wonder if this is the entrance to the last yeah. To the next level. To the next episode. Yeah. So am I missing anything? I don't think so. Let me just see if I'm missing anything over here. The enemy. Actually. Ow. Hey dog, do your thing, eh? So where's this major whatever? Get that precise tracking going on. Did the Templar? Oh, here's the Templar. Ow. Yeah, let's start you do you. Gotta get that double striking going on. I don't even know what this thing is. If the dog is doing that, I'm almost dead. Jesus Christ. This has not been a good battle so far. So let me just do this instead.
Arise, my pets! Your mistress commands it!
Hey. Hey dog, you do you. Jesus Christ, everybody is going against me, eh? Ow! And now I have a rock thingy, but that doesn't really help that much. How did I get... Well, I guess some of the Templars do have magic as well. Good dog, you do you. Oh, my mage died. Wow. Let's see how we resolve this. Oh, that's because the Sire Demon or whatever has not died yet. Okay, now I know what I need to target.
Rise, my pets! Your mistress commands it!
Here we go. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy and then I'm gonna attack this girl. You're gonna deal with them. And you're gonna deal with them. Okay, you're gonna deal with the Desire Demon. You're gonna do the thing. You're gonna go a wound. How about me? So we're definitely going. Anyone needing health? I don't think so. And I'm missing the point of where the Desire thingy, the Enchantress or whatever, is. I don't think Canelo can do the growl again. Let me heal whoever is in here. Because they actually need it. Ow. There you go, rejoice, man. Come on, Canelo. I'm definitely, you know, trying to see if Canelo can do the thing, eh? Oh, that guy died a very cold death. Thank you. What about Alistair? Are you hanging out, boy? We're definitely hanging, eh? By a thread, but we're hanging, eh? And we need the group healing, eh? Not regeneration, group healing, eh? There we go. There we go. Something else seems to be, you know, dealing some freezing damage to one of my, not to one, but you know, from one of my guys. There we go. And now they can deal with him. And there you go. Fantabullastic, we did it. Small gold bar. Post-rock, eh? Magic stat. I wasn't expecting to, you know, deal with a demontress or whatever. Let's check out our loot. So let's see. Templar helm, 26 strength, and heavy chainmail, 26 strength. Magic staff, acolyte staff, spell power, magic staff. Nothing of the sorts is gonna be good for us. Okay, Alistair, can you, by a miracle of life, no. Physical resistance. I'm really close to it. Well, not really, but I'm gonna keep it on my inventory just in case. I'm really tempted to see if, you know, we can definitely go back to camp and try and sell our stuff, because otherwise it would be too much stuff for us to handle. I mean, unless the next thing is that boss. What's the injury key? I wonder if I can talk to her. Oh. Did I level up again? No.
Yes? Is there something you wish to discuss? If not, we should hurry. Time is of the essence.
What do you know about the land? Can you tell me about this trouble started? You know, what we face in its tower.
You have seen the demons, haven't you?
Yeah.
You will doubtless
Some of
see
them,
more
not all
things.
of them.
But I fear the abominations more. They are no longer human and are driven only by their lust for destruction.
Destruction? Like the destruction derby, eh? Hold on. There we go. If we work together, we can
I
survive.
hope you're right.
I'm just checking the audio.
Aldred. It's uncharitable of me to speak this way, but I never liked him. He was a squirrely, twitchy sort of person. He never mentored the apprentices, never taught. He didn't seem to care much for the circle, only his own advancement.
So it's like a thoroughly nasty person. That's a little bit too, you know, too soon to, you know.
I'm sure Aldred has some redeeming qualities. He probably has a perfectly good reason for not displaying them.
Yeah, what do you know about them?
Adrala was a bard in the service of Divine Clemens I. During the Second Exalted March. The schism had split the chantry into the one.
The schismophrenic,
and the Imperial chantry in Tevinter. There was much mistrust of the Tevinter Imperium at this time, as you can imagine.
Alright, go on.
Even though the Imperial chantry forbade blood magic, the chantry, our chantry, did not believe them. After all, many of the Tevinter mages and even the Magister Lords had used blood magic with impunity throughout history. Together, with the help of the Chantry and its Templars, Adrala wrote the litany to protect against the mind-controlling abilities of blood mages.
It does seem like there's a big power struggle going on, you know, even within the Chantry. Are you sure it still works?
I don't see why it shouldn't. Reciting the litany breaks any existing mind control and prevents future attempts at domination from being successful.
You sure about that? Eh? Remember yourself.
Right now, when lives are at stake? Perhaps we should leave that for later. Besides, what is the point of that? One should let one's actions speak for themselves, and let others form their own opinions.
I guess so. Can you tell me how this trouble started?
A long story. It all started when I returned from Ostagar. I was at that ill-fated battle, and I survived, barely. I was in no state to travel, so I stayed at Ostagar to recuperate and help the wounded. Uldred, on the other hand, left for the tower almost immediately. When I finally returned here, I found that Uldred had all but convinced the Circle to join Loghain, the man who nearly destroyed us all. I cannot.
I mean, it does seem like he was waiting for the right moment.
Argument. And how could they have known what happened in Ostagar?
What did the guy say?
The alliance with Loghain would have been to the Circle's advantage. According to Uldred, once Loghain was in power, he would order the Chantry to give us more freedom. Well, I told the first Enchanter Irving what Loghain did on the battlefield. I revealed...
You know, the more that I look at her, the more that she reminds me of Angelina Jolie. Somehow. I don't know. She reminds me of how Angelina Jolie used to look in the Tomb Raider movies.
I emerged from my quarters.
She kinda strikes me as, you know, I don't know.
They were coming from the
as, you know, looking like her.
It wasn't long before I saw the first abomination.
At least up close.
Running down a mage. It deteriorated quickly then.
So this all started in the meeting?
It must have, though I don't know for sure. The creatures came from...
No one really seems to know.
As far as I could tell.
Should get going.
Onward then.
Let's see if the next you know, the next level is the one with the boss. I hope so, because my inventory is definitely getting quite stacked. I'm glad that there's no penalty.
Continue. We have to stop it.
Yeah, sure. I'm glad that there's no penalty for, you know, being overcumbered by loot.
Yes.
Yes. Budget leading potion. Potion seller. Bring me your strongest potions. No, traveler. My potions are too strong for you. Or whatever the guy says. Okay, let's see what we have here. That looks like a big red thing, eh?
This time, everything is just as you wanted, my knight.
Uh-oh, eh?
Our love and our family is more...
Is that supposed to be a succubus? Demon die. What in unjustice name is going on here? Unhand him, foul demon. I command you to stop what you're doing to this man.
Do you hear something, love?
It is nothing, my darling. Just the door. I will get it. The children have finished supper. Tuck them into bed while I see who it is.
Don't be long. The children will want to kiss you goodnight.
I will be but a moment, my pet. You are
I mean, what a way to call your husband, you know?
Moment, and I dislike disruptions.
Oh, pardon me, I'm on my way. I dislike demons, you die now. You have this temple ensorcelled. That is a new word for me, ensorcelled. There's nothing loving or intimate going on here.
Happiness is bewitching. There is a certain power in all.
I mean, I guess that's how... Oh, what's the name of that show in English?
Where is the harm in that?
Bewitched. That's kind of how Bewitched started, I guess. I mean, what is one and then all I ever wanted, all I ever needed. Well, they didn't now kill her. His happiness is an illusion, a cruel lie. You're deceiving him. I would consider that harmful. Did you manage this?
All emotion is intangible. You cannot see it, cannot grasp it.
I mean, if I would see like $1 million in front of me, I would definitely feel that tangibly, eh? I don't know what y'all... But that would be, you know, enough for me, eh?
His loneliness and longing for a family that loved him.
A family where the wife and children are in reality the same person, thing. That defines creepy.
How long will you keep him in this stupor? Will he know it when his body fails and death claims him?
A short, blissful existence is preferable to an interminable one of misery.
So I think you're doing a good thing. I do not think this is what he really wants. He deserves to be free from you, to find his own happiness.
What happiness? He has gone through life empty, resentful of his vows. You would return him to this?
Resentful of his balls.
Nothing from you. I have what I need. All I ask is that you leave us alone.
So you can train him and move on to somebody else? No, I must free him. Even though this guy is shaking it. Even though it may mean he's dead. Even if I do so, the Templars will come for you eventually. What will become of you if I leave you?
Perhaps we will escape. Perhaps we will not.
The situation you are in is intriguing. I will let you live. I don't know. Do I? I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't really know. I don't know. I mean, if I do try to kill her, he will, you know, also fight and he will die. Like, either he dies with her and she continues on, or we kill her and we run the risk of killing him as well. So I don't know. I don't think so.
Then you leave me no choice.
Help! There are bandits at the door. They're going to murder the children.
They will not get past me.
I'm gonna go directly for her, because otherwise this is gonna go really, really sour otherwise. Excuse me. Let's do this. Dog, you might just try to do this. There we go. We have to go directly for the Enchantress, otherwise this is gonna go really bad. Or really sour, depending on how you wanna look at it. What would be the best? Ow, that's really smart. Okay, dog, you will probably have to deal with some of the guys. If somebody is dying and it is dying really fast. Oh, Alistair. Oh, Gigachetti. It is me. Yeah, I don't think I can freeze her, actually. Okay, I just did that. And I kinda did that to myself as well, eh? Oh, man, eh? Okay, you do this. There we go. Is Sarah still doing anything to her? I don't think so. I mean, this is not going good. Eh? What about my dog? My dog is almost dead. I wish there was a way to use, you know, area of effect things. There we go. Drink one of these to get that thing going on. Dog, are you able to hold? No. Hey, Alistair, what are you doing? Got him, man. Hey, dog, are you ready, eh? It seems like we killed her, but I'm not too sure. Good dog, you do you, eh? And now we can concentrate ourselves to So whatever this guy may be doing. You do you. We will try to get him done. He has a lot of health, it seems. I mean, as long as he's not going for me, I'm gonna be fine. Haha, got him. Now get him. He's on the floor. What about this? I don't seem to have enough lyrium. I guess that won't be too much of a problem. Okay, I'm gonna have to cure me. Got him. Sorry, I need mana man. Well, we did what we had to do. And I got a lot of money out of that. What about this book? The Traveler is something. I mean, at least we survived.
Done.
I'm getting the hang of anything and everything that may be happening in this this area. It would have been cool if there was like a post battle scene, but you know, death is not often as cinematic as you may think. Plank the scowl. What about the dagger? I have Alistair. Hold on. Enchanted dagger. Let's see. That's a tier 2. That is not too good. Tier 4. Ooh, that is infinitely better than what I have now. Tier 4, tier 4. Tier 4 to tier 4. Short bow. Maybe I can give you this. Yes. Just in case. Okay, Alistair, check if you can actually use any of the bows that I have. Rapid aim. There you go. Just in case. It is my second build, just in case anything happens, you know. Shiver. Sailor's charm, electricity resistance. Silver ring. Just a silver ring. Yeah, everybody's in their first build. I feel like it may be a good idea to just go back and try to not die. Hello.
Oh, look, visitors. I'd entertain you, but too much effort involved.
I mean, I can let you go. Killing demons is enough entertainment from me, thanks. Good. That will make you that much easier to kill. Who is that man and what have you done to him?
He's just resting. Poor lad. He was so very weary. You want to join us, don't you? Wouldn't you like to just lay down and forget about all this? Leave it all behind.
Was it him that laid the trap in the... No, dog, no.
Keep eyes open. Someone pinch me.
Resist. You must resist. Else we are all lost.
Why do you fight? You deserve more.
This guy looks straight up out of Resident Evil.
The world will go on without you.
And then we died, Lost in the sauce. Lost in the sauce. I mean, I would definitely love to do so, but, you know, I do have to, like, go. Yeah, whatever. I do need to go and sell my stuff, because otherwise it's not gonna go well. I don't even know if that's possible to begin with. Let me see if I can go back to the first level. Jesus Christ, the bugs. And then and only then. Could it be that I'm about to leave a creepypasta? Something happened, eh? I mean, it would be really wild if I just happened to leave a creepypasta right here, right now. That looks a little bit concerning, if I say so myself. Okay, nothing here. I'm trying to find my way out of this place so that I can sell my stuff. There we go. Has there been any instances of creepypasta-like moments in like the streaming history, the history of Twitch? I don't really know if that's a thing, you know. If somebody has ever, you know, lived through something like that.
So you know that I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard was that you were not, in fact, a Templar. You were trained as one before you became a Grey Warden.
That's right, but I still have all the abilities of one, of course. That doesn't make you nervous.
Should it? I am no apostate. Perhaps you should be directing this question at Morrigan.
She claims not to be afraid of me, or anything, really. But you've had more experience with the Templars than her. I know how mages can sometimes...
The Templars serve a function, and a necessary one. If what has happened at the tower proves anything, it is that we mages can be
Look at the dome.
even to ourselves.
That's one way of looking at it.
And regardless, you seem like a decent enough young man. If you decide to slaughter me out of hand, I'm sure you would at least inform me first, no?
Oh, sure. Count on it.
Oh, wow. Well, it looks like we cannot really go back. And that sucks kinda, a little bit. But you know, it'd be like that. Let me try and see if... actually, what time is it? It is just shy of 4 p.m.
Oh, look. Visitors.
So let's see if I somehow... Oh, my game just crashed. I don't know if that's a sign or anything of the sorts, but man, I don't really know. Let me try and see what I can do. Man. I do know that I do gotta, you know, clean some space on my inventory. So I'm gonna try to, you know, either, you know, release or destroy anything that I may not need. We are. Oh, that looks a little bit better now. It looked like a bunch of shadows before. You know, things were just straight up not working. Did it really send me back all the way from, you know, to here? I wonder what the deal with this is.
Ah, there you are. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Hold on, I punched my microphone. There we go. Yes, you are. I can't quite remember what I was doing. Wait, you should be dead.
Dead? Me? I have been close many times, but I never quite made it all the way. I just wanted to make sure you were happy here in Weishaupt. These grand halls were built by the first Grey Wardens. Isn't it breathtaking?
Hold on, I had the Gordon Ramsay like waterfall. I don't know if it was inside the game or if it was somebody, you know, on the phone. Why are we here when we should be battling Darkspawn?
The Darkspawn are gone, remember? You were there in the last great battle. It was a triumph for all of us, bringing down the archdemon and setting the underground lairs ablaze.
Oh, really now? Like, what shall the Grey Wardens do?
The Grey Wardens shall be keepers of history. We shall tell tales and sing songs of a more tumultuous time, that others may rejoice in knowing that that time is past.
The Duncan I know will never rest on his
The
laurels.
Duncan you know was a man forged in the fires of war. I am different now, at peace. I have learned to be tranquil.
Are you sure? Tranquil? You mean sedated? I don't think you're Duncan. I can't believe it. This is some kind of trick.
Foolish child. I have given you so much and you cast it back in my face. Can you not be content with the peace I offer?
You offer complacency, not peace.
It seems only war and death will satisfy you. So be it. Have your war and your darkspawn. May they be your doom.
Now let's see. Which one first?
I have my things. Let me first deal with this guy, because otherwise this is gonna be really bad. Yum 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 yum. At least I massacred that guy. Let me do the same for this. This one, eh? Well, at least this guy cannot heal. Yum 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 yum. Okay, now that we've dealt with that. I mean, he's at. Oh, come on. I was gonna be like, yeah, let me use this thing, eh? Lyrium. There we go. We have somehow survived, eh? In our own dream, eh? And that has somehow led us to use one of our in real life, you know, things. Great pedestal. Yellow Fade. Oh, is this gonna be like an extra level? Whoa.
Who are you? Where did you come from? Are you a demon? No, I see that you're not. You're like me. Congratulations on getting out of that trap.
Yes, what now? A trap?
The demon traps everything that comes here in a dream it thinks they can't or won't try to leave. I thought I'd escape too, but I've been wandering these empty grey spaces for a lifetime.
Like unharmed? Are you supposed to be like immortal? But how did you end up here?
Sheer stupidity, or perhaps very, very bad luck. My name is Njal, by the way. I was
What a
trying to
name,
save the circle when I encountered the sloth demon. I expect our experiences were similar.
Looks like you won't get to save the circle. I won't mention it.
Owain helped me greatly. I suppose I'll never be able to repay him. Litany was our weapon against the Blood Mage's domination. But it's too late. Everyone's dead.
Are you sure about that, eh? There's still hope, isn't there? Where are there so many Blood Mages here? The Blood Mage's domination.
This place drains you of everything. Hope, feeling, life.
It's not too late, I'm sure. Find a way out. At least you're still alive, eh?
Am I? I don't know. I know there's no way out of here. You see that pedestal there? I've studied the runes on it. Runes that signify different islands of the Sloth Demon's domain. The Sloth Demon itself is on the center island, but you can't get there. The 5 islands around the center somehow form a protective ward. I thought I was getting somewhere when I figured that out, and I went to each island in turn only to have my hopes dashed. There's always an obstacle. You'll see the path but be unable to get to it. And it taunts you and drives you mad.
Could my companions be on the same island? Tell me about the protective ward. You mentioned obstacles before. What do you know about the Sloth Demon?
I don't know. There are many dreamers.
Excuse me.
You might find a way to reach them through the islands. If you're lucky.
Tell me about the protective ward.
I don't know much. I think the Sloth Demon has placed lesser demons on each of the islands. I've seen them. They take different shapes, but they're there. Defeating them may be the only way to reach the Sloth Demon. But you have to get to them first. I couldn't. I was too afraid to try.
You mentioned the obstacles before.
Yes. Obstacles and mad dreams.
The obstacles.
A river of flame before a portal, or a door that shows you freedom through a keyhole that no key will fit. I once found a passageway smaller than my hand with a mouse going to and fro through it. Silly
a
thing
mouse?
fled before I could question it.
Why would you talk to a mouse? Why did it do that?
Mice are timid creatures by nature, even mice that are really people. Almost everyone you see here is a dreamer of some sort. Each dreamer may know things another may not. The mouse could have told me what lay beyond the tiny passage or how to get there. Even how I might make myself small like him and crawl through myself. And if one could become small enough to take one path, perhaps there are similar ways to walk the others.
I don't know if the sound that I'm hearing, you know, from the water phone is from the game or if it is from somebody watching something on the phone. Let's see. What do you know about the Sloth Demon?
Not much. You couldn't say we were friends, really.
Yeah.
Demons have their own hierarchies. They play their own games, and mortals serve as pawns. Perhaps
I mean, how do you think, like, you know, the life of a demon must be, you know, while growing up? That feels a little bit, you know, like, do they go to like demon school? Do they go to like demon kindergarten? Do they have like their own demon thesis or whatever? If we work together, we can escape. Then we'll have to defeat the demon. It's worth a try. I'm not going to wait to die.
Nothing dampens your spirit, does it? I don't know whether to admire or pity you.
I'll be back.
Don't mind me then.
Do you not want to, you know, come with me?
I never thought I'd die like this. In this cold, forsaken place. Alone.
You're not alone. Tell me more about this place. What do you know about the Litany of Adralia?
Right. Some random stranger will be my sole companion for the rest of my short, pathetic life. Look, I'm sorry if I'm not bright and cheery. I failed the circle and I'm going to die here, and let's just change the subject.
Sure. The Litany of Adralia.
Not much. I know that it stops blood mages from taking over your mind. I don't even know who or what Adralia is. You're better off asking someone more knowledgeable.
I mean, I guess so. I should explore this place a little bit more. Tell me more about this place. So are the blood mages responsible for all this trouble?
Aldred is the mastermind behind it all. At Aldred's suggestion, the circle was about to ally itself with Loghain when the Terns' treachery was revealed. Aldred made excuses, but we were having none of it. He panicked then, tried to leave. Irving would not let him.
What you mean? What then? What they've been trying to do?
I don't believe we got to that part. I was barely paying attention. Such meetings are boring. The course of action usually decided before we even congregate.
I mean, Doesn't it happen to like into you know in any place else? How did the trouble start? When did the blood mages show up? So are you sure you didn't make a mistake?
Aldred let loose a bolt of energy that flung us all against the far wall. That woke me up. It might have been a signal. That was when a whole group of mages poured into the chamber. And that was when I saw real blood magic in action for the first time in my life. It was like they brought the wrath of the Maker himself down upon our heads.
But the abominations, where did they come from?
I was just getting to that. Aldred must have also...
No, it is coming from the game. Why do they have the Gordon Ramsay waterfall thing here?
Some things, they overwhelmed him, and when his screaming stopped, Aldred was...
Maybe I'm just, you know, going crazy. Go crazy, go stupid, Yeah.
I'm sure he wishes he were dead. Aldred became an abomination. And when I saw it, I ran for my life.
God, I would have done the same.
I was in a panic. Once I calmed down, I thought about what would happen if that thing got out. I gathered some of my fellows and we obtained the litany from the stockroom. I thought if we disabled the others, we could throw everything we had at Aldred.
You can definitely see that he's quite, you know, affected by whatever's going on.
One by one. And now it's my turn.
We're going to die here. There must be a way out. Tell me more about this place. What do you know about this lost here?
I don't want it to end like this. Do you feel it? It's getting so cold.
Can you feel it?
Yes.
You know what about this place? Do you know about that? Nothing, eh? I mean, unless we can convince him to come with us. A dreamer here is stopping this from whatever. Whoa, There we go.
Thank you, but too late for me.
The rats! We are the rats!
The demoness that rules here. She protects her master, Sloth. There's a door only demons can see. The key must be in another realm. Take my power. Save any others trapped in nightmares. Kill the demons that guard Sloth. Make my...
Whoa. Fate shapeshifting. The Fate shapeshifting menu lets you select different forms while in the Fate. Each form has its own strengths and weaknesses. That is interesting. Whoa, become rats. We are the rats. The rats. Michael, it's your rat today. I can technically become stealthy as a rat. That is amazing, eh? Michael, it's your the rat day. Rat, we rat. Of the rat, eh? Isn't this amazing, everybody? I have finally taken my true form. Ow. I mean, I can't really do dirty fighting for a thing that doesn't have, you know, anything to fight dirty on, or at, or in it. You know what I mean, eh? What even is this? Beyond the wall, strike spirits of demon. Ain't that amazing, eh? Let's see what else we can do, eh?
I'm off.
So that's the door. I wonder if I can fight dirty with that thing. I am aware that it can drain my life. There we go. Fascinating, eh? I wonder if there's gonna be, you know, some hidden things that I can only access as a rat. Doesn't seem like you can explore freely, you know, but at least you can become rat for a little bit. Rats, we are the rats. The enemy. There we go. Dun 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 dun. Here in vain. It is nice that they only give you only one enemy at a time, because otherwise it would really be pretty bad if you fight for more, you know, with more than one enemy. But I guess it depends on your character, doesn't it? I don't really know.
Something happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
You look a little different. What happened?
I became a mouse.
Did you? Did it help? I know I saw the tiny holes. Were you small enough to get through?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was his ear.
You're so much braver than I am. I was so sure it was impossible to get anywhere. Do you think you could learn other shapes? Maybe they could help you get to places you couldn't otherwise.
Hell yeah. I can travel anywhere. Can I talk to you?
Back. That's not surprising. There's no way out. Every time you take a step, you think, maybe this step will take me home. But you'd be wrong.
Tell me more about this place. No. Let's go someplace else. The burning tower. Let's see what we can do. Eh? I wonder if he has traveled, you know, someplace else. Ow, ow, ow! I can actually like get burned. I don't believe there's any items that we can, you know, that we can use or do. Something fell. Oh, hold on. There we go. So what do we have here? We have increasing gunning. Ooh. My lighting is actually like really messed up. I should definitely try and see if, you know, reinstalling the game helps in any sort of way. There we go. Become ratto. If I go back and tell him, yo, you can actually just move places, do you think that he will?
Yes. What do you think I could possibly help you with?
Some like accompanies me in one of the silence.
I don't know. There are many dreamers. You might find a way to reach them through the islands. Don't mind me then.
This is becoming more exciting, you know, the more that we do stuff. Let's see what aberrations. Jesus Christ, my lighting, Let me see if I exit in the game and then, you know. Runtime error. Steam app. Pure virtual function call. Pure virtual function call. What do you mean? Well, I mean, the game, you know, decided to exit itself anyway, you know. So let's you know, check it out. Actually, now that I think about it, it is, you know, it is really close to me. The time, my time has come now, I'm really much approaching the end of the stream, mostly because I do have an event today. Plus, my family is gonna be celebrating my birthday a little bit earlier, since one of my family members actually, you know, does celebrate their birthday today. They decided that they could, you know, celebrate us both because they're not gonna be in time for my birthday. So I'm gonna get an early celebration. So that is pretty good. So I guess I should leave it here, you know, regardless. So there we go. I'll try and see if I can, you know, reinstall the game, because otherwise it becomes a little bit too unpredictable, much unpredictable. Or something, yeah. There we go. So this is gonna be the end of the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm glad that I decided to go back to, you know, Dragon Age Origins. It is a really fun game, and it's becoming way more interesting the more that it progresses. So that is pretty good. I don't know. I'll try and check and see if the vertical stream looks okay. I'm not so sure how good the game looks, you know, when cropped in the middle. Maybe it looks good, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'll try to move around some stuff and see what works best, because I feel like giving you guys the full panorama may be better. I don't really know. I'll try and see what I can do. But thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me see who we can raid so that we can enjoy, you know, more company. So who be live? Who be live right now? Let me see who be live. Let's see. Somebody that we can raid. Somebody that we can raid. Somebody who we can raid. Oh, Mars Cakes is playing Parasite Eve. I love Parasite Eve. So if you guys want me to you know, forward you guys to her, then you guys can see, you know, Parasite Eve. Let me raid Mars Cakes. There we go. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did. And I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday. Oh, before I forget, check the Discord, because I'm gonna be giving you guys a little bit of a notice on my birthday stream. Well, I mean, it is gonna be a post-birthday stream, but in fact, it may be more than one. I don't know. Stay tuned and see what you can, you know, what you can gather from that. Twitch.tv/Kong_Donga. Those are my links. And yeah, I'm gonna be seeing you guys probably this Wednesday, and I'm gonna be, you know, giving you guys more info about the birthday stream. Well, have a lovely day, everybody. Bye bye. Say hello to Mars Cakes. And the tip of the day is, remember to clean your shoes. Make them not smell nasty. Well, anyways, bye bye, everybody. Say hello to Mars, and I'll see you guys on the next stream. Bye bye. Say hello to Mars. Bye bye.